Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Nareen's Life with MS. This is Nareen, and it's time for Thoughtful Thursday. And what a great Thoughtful Thursday to have, considering it's the new year. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Let's hope that 2026 is a very successful year for all of us. Now, you know, considering that, people have different definitions of what success is. I wanted this Thoughtful Thursday to be about that, considering it's the start of the year, there might be a lot of things that we are thinking of doing for the rest of the year to ensure that, whatever we deem is our, success remains that way. So, what are some of your um, your definitions of success? Because of course, a lot of people like to put, you know a little bit of focus towards the monetary aspect. Other people try to look at other things. There is a very big group of people also that look at health. And while we are talking about health, yes, I do think that, my definition of success does involve, you know, more of a holistic approach to, you know, just being a little better at all the different things, right? Be a little better in terms of my finances, being a little better in terms of my health, being a little better in terms of, you know, my thoughts, how my brain is functioning, my cognitive functions, to be honest. You know, also feel a lot healthier because, I'm doing the right things, like eating well, sleeping well. But, consider looking at the day to day and everything that I ate. And I want to say everything that I ate in the last 8 hours. I'm not going to stretch it to the entire 24, considering that, there'll be too many things to list and a lot of things to feel bad about. It's not off to the greatest of starts, but I'm definitely hopeful that, the rest of the year will end up being a little more successful if I, am positive about every single, thing that does happen, right? And this also means that, there will definitely be things that are probably not on the positive side. They're probably not, good by any means, but the one thing to always know and make sure that you know successfully navigate it is to always think that, it's just one thing that went wrong, and there is still a lot left over for the year. So that is one thing that I do hope that I go with, um, you know continuing from tomorrow. And, considering today was the cheat day, right? It's the 1st of January. I'm allowed to, have that cheat or treat day. Might as well have it on the first day of the year so that I know exactly what not to do for the other days of the year, except for maybe the last day of the year. So, so that is one thing that I do, want to share with you, and I definitely do want to ask you, what is your definition of succeeding, this year, considering it has just started. It's a great time to actually really evaluate what you want to achieve by, December 31st, 2026. So that, and then, over time, just start making adjustments depending on, how well things are going, right? I don't want to use the other term because, generally we have a tendency as people to be a little harsher on ourselves. So everything that, might have a little bit of negativity in it, we'll only look at the negative side. So I definitely do hope that, one thing that I do want to, end up doing is, think much more positively, and really even look at certain things that, don't go my way, still end up teaching me, certain lessons, or make me a little smarter about, navigating the same thing in the future. So, with that said, that is my Thoughtful Thursday. So, my question for you is, what is your definition of success? And what are some of the steps that you are taking this year to pretty much achieve that, to become successful in 2026? So, please share your comments, please share your thoughts, insights, of course, your experiences if you've done these kinds of if you've done this kinds of reflections in the past few years, and do share about, what were the good impacts that did come out of it, right? Even if you were not able to achieve a certain goal, there definitely is still a positive that is happening, um, as a result of you just making that commitment to yourself. So please do share that. And with that said, this is Nareen Zaifat MS. I am Nareen, and here's wishing you a very happy new year. Good night, sweet dreams, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.